Hello? Oh, my mic's on. Okay. Sorry I'm late. I was trying to apply for VTuber MySpace. Talk about that more in a minute. Give me a second. Hello? Hi! I know it takes a minute for the notifications to actually go out. Because it'll be like quiet for 30 seconds and then there's like an influx of people. I'm playing Rebo with one of my friends. Sugaro! You haven't been here in forever, dog. Have fun. I suck at Rebo, as you may know. Oh, my headphones are cut. Nope, nope. Ooh. I almost said donkey for some reason. Horse! My mic is really quiet. Sorry! Sorry I'm late. I was applying for VTuber MySpace. Hello, Demonix! Alright, let me say hi to my... Hello, Little Box. Hello, some rando person. Hello, Suguru. Hello, Demonix. Hello, Andreas. I feel like some of your names are so dramatic. I'm obsessed with it. Andreas, I summon you! Like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway! Hi! How are we? It's Tuesday. Ooh. Everyone's favorite day. Okay, the VTuber MySpace thing. Hi, Butterscotch! I was saying something. Oh yeah, the VTuber MySpace. I learned about this website, I kid you not, like 10 minutes ago. That's why I was late. And it's like VGen. You have to apply, but not to be a creator, to actually like just get on the website. It's called myoshi.co. And listen, man, I wasn't old enough to experience MySpace. I'm pretty sure MySpace shut down before I was born. When did MySpace shut down? I was born in 2009, so do the math. But I've always loved this how I'm like, man, I wish I could have done that. And then they're just like, here, MySpace for VTubers. Like, I like both of those things. And so I'm hoping I'll give them a description of myself and my email, and they'll send me an invite. Thank God it's Tuesday. Praise the Lord. Hello, Ecci Amor. Sorry, I had to look. Oh, I also realized something else. In middle school, I used to be super insecure. How you do me? I used to be super insecure about my eyes because I used to always have like sleepy eyes like this. But through VTubing, I've trained myself to just always. Hi, Elmore. But yeah, through VTubing, I've killed my tired eyes, and now I'm just. It's kind of nice. I also feel like I've become more expressive. Horse. Hello, Milan. Cat. Milanan. Tuesday feels like an odd number. Tuesday is yellow. I will not be discussing this. There will be no arguing! I am here as the symbol of fans. Oh my gosh. Bros, all the bird. No, that's Matthew's job. Matthew! Right now I'm playing a video game called Stellaris. You command a space empire. I want a space empire. I like Tuesday because I don't have school today. Well, lucky you. It was Doomy who didn't have school yesterday. I was like, I have school today, and you don't have school today. But I've had school every day this week. So, yay. Yeah, I've murdered my tired eyes, and now I'm just constantly staring into the souls of everyone around me. It's very nice. It's very calming. People walk up to me and feel very comforted when I'm just like, uh-huh. No, yeah, this is great. Uh-huh, tell me more. Uh-huh. I enjoyed school today? That's good. It's so weird. I don't know, I feel like my negative feelings have died But it's like, because it's like, I'm not stressed about anything anymore. Not like a good way. And like, I have things I should be stressed about, but I'm just like, eh. Like, I'm still having fun. There's still stuff I like. I'm not like totally mellowed out, but like, I don't know. Yo, somebody on a 3-stream streak. Eye insecurity is quite new insecurity. I've never heard of it. Oh, yeah, I just use, I don't know, because, I don't know. I just thought it was weird that my eyes were always like half closed. I missed school today because I got strep throat. Oh my gosh, I hope you feel better. That sucks. As Stellaris, I'm building multiple megastructures. Ugh. I'm loving it. I don't know why that's in my head. I'm gonna play Lobotomy Corporation. Got 93 abominable fully reached. I don't know what that is, but that sounds really good. That's a high percentage. Everyone I know says that I give off trans femme energy. Are you trans femme? I feel like there's a very easy way of confirming or denying those claims. Sorry, I keep like looking back and forth. I'm like, okay, so on my OBS, I can see the chat updates, but for some reason, chat's been slow lately. So on my other monitor, I have the windows of the actual the stream control centers. Good news, someone had a crush on me, and I like them, and they weren't allowed to date me because they're parents, but today they said they want to get congratulations! Bro, my viewers getting partners before me is crazy. No! I tripped and scraped my knee and hand and somehow laugh it off. I don't know if I'm going insane. I do the same thing, because it's just like, I don't know, pain tolerance is a thing. I have something to say! Me when I go live, I have something to say. No, but actually, a lot of the characters that people, quote as brave are not brave. Like, a good example is One Piece. Luffy and Zoro and Sanji and all that, they are not brave. Because bravery isn't not having fear. Bravery is having fear, but pushing through it. You wanna know who's brave? Usopp! My goat Usopp! Bro, before I interacted with the community, I thought like, yeah, everybody loves Usopp. They got it. I love this guy. Then I looked and everyone was like, I hate this guy! And I swear, people only hate him because he's not conventionally attractive. And, you know, screw you. I got so small eyes, I can't wear contacts? That's crazy. When I tried to put in contacts for the first time, my mom got mad at me and she was like, your eyes are so big! How are you missing them? I was like, I don't know. Whereas my romantic love got sucker punched because these girls were teasing me. Because I was with my friend. Aw, that's not good. Loki genuinely getting sick of the Twitch ad music. Ad music? Can I turn that off? I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, everyone's like, oh, they're so brave. They're not brave! Don't get me wrong, they're strong. But that's why they're not brave, because they're not scared. They know they don't need to be scared. Bravery is having that fear, but pushing through it and doing awesome things. When Usopp saved the Tintana people, and when he started his arc as God Usopp, that was bravery! Your music is great. Oh, okay. I was like, is it mine? I'm gonna be honest, the only anime show I'm watching ever watched was/is Death Note. I haven't seen Death Note yet. You know, fun fact, Full Metal Alchemist was like my first ever anime, and that has probably caused a lot of issues. I've been getting back into it lately. None of these words mean anything to me. Okay. But yeah, the coward trio, they are brave, because they still...
6-8 p.m. EST.
Cool, great, awesome. Luigi from Mario is brave then? Yeah, he is! Because, yeah, he's scared of everything, but he does it anyway. That's what being brave is! So the coward trio, they are brave. The other people on the crew, yes, they're strong, they'll run into action. But the thing is, they know they're chill. They're excited! They're not scared! But the coward trio, they actually, yes, they're terrified, and sometimes they try to chicken out, but they never actually. Well, sometimes they do. But when push comes to shove, they will do what they need to protect their friends. They are brave. I don't really care about romantic life, so it doesn't really matter to me. That someone you know got sucker punched? I would care just because it's like, ow. I recommend watching Death Note. It's pretty good so far, but I'm only on like episode 22. Oh my gosh, a lot of people, like, when you try to convince someone to watch One Piece, they're like, oh, just get through the first episode, the first 10 episodes, then it gets good. Bro, halfway through the first episode, I was like, this is gonna become an addiction. Immediately, I could feel it in my bones, dog. I want to watch it, it looks so cool. Yeah, oh my gosh, Death Note the musical, because there is a musical. I believe it only ever aired in Japan, but there are English covers. The music rocks! Oh my gosh, They're Only Human is a good song. They're only human. They can see all the years they could give you and me.
Today I made a name wheel of the video games I play so I could randomly pick a game to play, but Dark Souls 3 has a 36% chance of getting picked. All the rest have a 1.4% chance of getting picked except for Outcome Memories, cause it has a 0.4% chance because I wanted to troll my friend.
Oh my god. It's like, oh, I got Dark Souls. That's great. What? But I have both of the live action movies. And the full anime on DVD. Nice. Yes, there is a musical. You would be surprised. In Japan, a lot of really popular animes get turned into musicals. Danganronpa, Ace Attorney, obviously Death Note. There's like 1,000 more. I'm currently in Dressrosa. I know you mean. It took me a second. It took me like a millisecond. It wasn't that long. It took me a millisecond to realize what you were saying. There's Danganronpa musical. Yes. It took me a millisecond to realize what you're saying because I'm currently in Dressrosa. I know you mean I'm on that arc, but I thought you were like, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, the idol's pretty cool, man. I am also in Dressrosa at the moment. No, not someone else got Sucker Punch. It was just Hyperbole. Oh, okay. I just rolled on Terraria. That's not Dark Souls. Well, I guess I know what I'll be staying up to find. And another musical that I think you should really listen to because I need someone to talk to about it because it's actually so good for no reason is Shrek the Musical. I am being so serious right now. I need you to watch Shrek the Musical. The entire thing's on YouTube for free. It's entertaining. The music rocks. It's funny. It like has actually like good writing. Please give it a chance. I'm so close to Platinum Star Rail. Nice. Hi, Poochie. The Shreksicle. Hello. Hello, Electra. No, I live in Dress. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, how's the royal family doing? Oh my gosh. I've never been big about like shipping characters, but oh my gosh. Actually, wait, I'm gonna check something before I say this, because even though they had cute interactions, I don't want her to be, like, 15. Because, like, oh my gosh, One Piece has a really weird habit of sexualizing really young characters, and that's bad! It's really weird. Okay, how... Sorry. Dressrosa. 29! Okay, we're good! Okay, another reason why she's great. She's a good love interest, and she's not a kid. Like, oh my gosh, people who are like, yeah, Sanji and Pudding, it's like, that's a child! Anyway, bro. Bro, Sanji and Violet had such cute scenes together. Oh my gosh, I literally love them. Like I said, I've never been big on shipping, but like, they're cute. They're cute. You gotta admit they're cute. I wouldn't mind if he ended up with her, like, somehow. Luffy is reckless, Zoro and Sanji is confident. Yeah, they're his wings. I think that's what they called him. I hate the woman One Piece design. Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, I've seen so many edits where they like, welcome to McDonald's, what I can get for you. I've seen so many like edits where they make the anatomy more accurate, and it just, I don't know, because something about the current anatomy is a little unsettling. You're just like, oh, she doesn't have organs. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, because the thing is, This is the thing I hate, and it's not only in One Piece, it's like present through all media. Like, literally all media. Is the thing is, like, male characters, they get to be so diverse. They get to, like, look all kinds of different ways and be different from each other. And women get one of two designs. Pretty or ugly. And the pretty one is always, like she's thin and she's like, oh my gosh. And, the ugly one is always, like, overweight and, like, just, like, a weird person. And it's like, give my girls the same love! Cause, like, that's such bull! Cause, like, coming from a character design standpoint, there's so much wasted potential in what you could do with female designs if you didn't, like, water them down to this one of two options. And that pretty or ugly is very common. No, it's not common. It is what happens in One Piece. Like, the only variety is in the women who are considered ugly.
Can I pretty please buy you Dark Souls and deal you the stinky?
No! I feel bad when people buy me things, or when people, like, donate. I don't have a choice, I'm here. You're right, you don't have a choice. But yeah, the only variety we get is in the, like, quote-unquote ugly characters in One Piece. And all of the pretty characters, there's like a meme, because all of the women in One Piece have the exact same face. Like, all their eyes are drawn the same way, they look exactly the same, so they have the same body types, they have the same faces. The only thing that separates woman characters from each other is, like, hair and clothing. We're all forced because we're forced to be here, hell yeah. What I mean is, like, the clothing is F up. Oh yeah, the clothing is super over-sexualized. Bro, in pre-time skip, he, they actually had, like, good clothes. But now it's just like, oh, woman, you don't get pants. Literally, I was looking at the egghead designs, and the first thing I thought was, oh, is it illegal for women to wear pants on this island? Why are they walking around in bikini bottom, and everybody else got, like, full drip? Of course, our course held at Ecci point. Hell yeah. I'll get on my knees and beg. Oh my god. You like it? How much does Dark Souls cost? If it costs any more than like $3, I'm screwed. I may or may not be a penny pincher. Yeah, I saw like pre-time skip was 20. I mean, I can't stop you from buying. No, but please don't. If you like, I don't know. I don't want to be like abusing power and just be like, yes, you who thinks I'm funny, give me things. You know, I don't want to be rude. Well, yeah. Anyway, that was my 2 cents. Now I don't know how I ended up here. I just kind of showed up. Nice. Yeah, I hated Garden Lily. Also, I will buy you Dark Souls. Also, another thing about Dressrosa is this entire time we're getting to know this this toy soldier, and like we're learning about him, and we learn all the sorry, this is gonna be major spoilers, by the way. We learned all the toys are actually people that got turned into people. When they became people, they got turned into people who became toys, and when they got turned into toys, everyone forgot them, including like their families and loved ones. And eventually we learn that he is the father of another character we've been getting to know, Rebecca. And she's 15 and has like the most insane, like barely able to air outfit. It's bad. It's really bad. And once we actually learn his true identity, we get to see some of his backstory. We get to meet Rebecca's mom and how they met. And he was 25 and she was 15 when they had a kid. It's a lot harder to feel sympathetic for that. Like, you go from being like, oh, this poor guy, to being like, ooh. Yeah, no. Like, it's a lot harder to be like, ah, poor guy, lost his wife, and, bro, Rebecca is the age, in the current time when this story takes place, Rebecca is the same age as her mother when she was born. The age gap is wildly concerning. Yes! Yes! Like, there's a lot of concerning stuff about the women in One Piece. Like, again, because there are good written women, but there's aspects that are just like bad. I'm making my biblically accurate angel cosplay, and I'm now buying material, got 4 PVC pipes, and now gotta go buy joints plus wire. Good luck! But I don't even know, because the thing is, women can be well written in One Piece, but they're not respected, if that makes any sense. It's like they're always wearing like skimpy clothes. Everyone is a pervert. Literally every man on Earth is a pervert, except like, which I hate. Oh my gosh! Another thing! But I forget his name, Momonosuke's dad or whatever. Apparently, I saw an edit, and turns out that he has a wife back home. And he's like, she's as beautiful as the day I left. I love her so much. But then he's like creeping on girls when they're around Dressrosa. And it's like, what are you doing? I thought you loved your wife! And I don't know, it just really pisses me off because loyalty is so important in relationships. And I feel like if you like promise your heart to someone, that's it. You can't go around and just be like, I want to lay on your boobs. It's like, no! Like, literally. And even, like, the male kids will do weird stuff, and it's like, what? Can we have, like, a normal second?
Okay, I spin the wheel of pick a video game to buy for Ecci, and it landed on Bayonetta.
I was thinking about Bayonetta just earlier today! And Dofi made the king slaughter his citizens? Oh, yeah. It kinda sucks that Brooks is a perv because I like... Same! That's how I feel about Frankie. I feel like Frankie, out of all of the perverts, is the least disrespectful, you know? Like, he's not as actively being like, ugh! You know? Firefox, I think? Yeah, Firefox or something. Ugh. And it just really pisses me off. Like, I have something to say! Sorry. Okay, so there's a lot of discourse around why, like, when, like, male characters have female counterparts, why gay ships will be so prevalent, and be so, like, I think this is, like, people prefer this, and people are just like, they just want everything to be gay! But it's not that, it's a fact of them not being able to write a relationship with a genuine 3D character, and if the girl only exists as a plot device, she can't have a complex relationship with that character, and so having a relationship with a different character just makes more sense, because the female character is barely even a character, you know? Hold on? I'm gay, what's wrong with that? Me too, bro, me too! I'm bisexual. In Arknight's Enfield, the character speaks English and other languages as diversity. One of the characters actually speaks Brazilian Portuguese. I was born in Brazil, so I think that's cool. That's super cool! Oh, I used to have a friend that spoke Portuguese. Sometimes he would, like, call his mom, and I'd hear him talking, and I was like, I have no idea what you're saying, but it sounds cool. Bisexual. But yeah, no, that's the thing. That's why gay ships are so prevalent in media, because, I'm not gonna lie, yes, there's weirdos on the internet. There's always gonna be weirdos on the internet. But, it's also because... do we turn... I really want to. But it's also because the female characters are barely, like, characters. Of course, they're gonna have a more complex relationship with a character that genuinely has depth and, like, it's 3D. Not only that, but, like, so many relationships in media are, like, just terrible. Even if they are well-developed characters. Like, there's so many animes that's like, the time I got reincarnated into a world of big booty Latinas, it's like, no! Stop it! Go home! It's bad. It's bad. And, like, literally, I saw one where this guy got, like, reincarnated, and, like, he married 3 animal girls, and the entire thing was just like, they're sexy, I like their boobs. And, like, that's another thing. People hate those relationships because, again, they have no depth, and they're literally sleazy. Like, the men only like the women because they're attractive. The women only like the men because, like, I don't know, because they have to, because that's how they're written, because, I don't know, apparently in this world, losers are peak. But, that is the worst! The best kind of relationships in media, and you can see that it's not just people being weird when relationships are well written. Momo Ayase and Okarun, cool, I'm bald. Momo Ayase and Okarun from Danadon are so cute! I love them! I love them. They're really awesome, and the relationship's really good. Okarun is very, like, fond of Momo. Momo, it looks weird with the kitty and the bald. Like, there's literally an entire anime about a guy who loves his, like, this guy, he's the #1 assassin in the entire world, but he loves his wife so much, and she's like, don't, come work at a convenience store, and he's like, I won't, I'm going to work at a convenience store, and that's so cute, that's how it should be! So, yeah, so chill, cool, I'm bald. That's my biggest problem with One Piece, is that nobody has a sense of loyalty and respect when it comes to at least romance, I guess. You might not have guessed this, but romance is a very passionate topic for me. Like, it's the same thing in so many, like, webcomics. I love reading webcomics, but a lot of them will just be like, you're hot. It's like, okay, what else? Loving your wife is actually the coolest thing, like, genuinely. Exactly! Exactly! Sorry, I'm like, knocking stuff off my desk because I'm, like, fighting the urge to, like, bang my fists on it. Like, literally. What, Attack on Titan? I've never seen Attack on Titan. I don't know! Joke's on you, I'm stupid! Sakamoto days is what you're referring to? I'll take your word for it. It's just insane, you know? Because I don't even know how to put it into words, dude. And like, yeah, again, it's really often that male main characters will have, like, a male best friend, that they have, like, a genuine, deep connection. They understand one another, they're, like, there, and then, like, a girl gets introduced, and she's like, hi! Come save me, I'm damsel in distress, and I can't do anything for myself for some reason! And then they get married, and it's like, what? What's happening? How I didn't even get a minute of bald? It's not supposed to last a minute, it's supposed to last 30 seconds! I really need to fix that toggle. I kind of forgot what I was saying. I know the topic, but I fear I have forgotten. Or originally my VTuber model was supposed to have like half closed eyes, kind of like I used to have, but then I was like, I'm way too energetic for that. That's not gonna work. I wear big giant. Big giants eat tiny human, as if they eat one of the 9 titans, they can go back to human, and titans serum turned into them into a titan. What? Okay. What? I knew about the titans, I didn't know about the rest of that. Oh yeah, because, and that's like why it's so common. I can't think of a good example because I specifically go out of my way to not engage with that type of media just because it makes me mad. There's no point in watching something if the entire show, no matter what's happening, I'm gonna be like, the writing is awful! So when put into a romantic situation, people will be more likely to draw them to the character that they have an actual relationship with, and not the plot device you put a wig on. Like, you know? I need more well-written women! Like, Momo Aise, another example. She's great! Nobara from JJK, awesome! There are some anime that are good, but it's hard to recommend because of the fan service. Oh, yeah. Women being improperly written is probably caused by deeply rude. Oh, it is! It is, because in deeply rude misogyny, it's like, there's 2 types of women. There's loud, disrespectful, and, there's loud, disrespectful, loud, sexy, and submissive. And it's like, ew. Ew! Go away! I don't like you! It's infuriating. Because I'm trying to think of, like, because those are really popular in anime, I'm trying to think of the ones in, like, webtoons I see a lot. Oh my gosh, I read so many. Again, it's kind of the same thing with, like, relationships always being super shallow. Just being like, you're hot, it's like, okay. And then they kiss or something. Oh, 2 really well-written webtoons. they're from the same author. I love this author. Love their art, love their story, everything. Their name is Peglo, I think. They wrote To the Stars and Back, and a new one that is still releasing called Superfish. Hear me out! To the Stars and Back is a slow burn about these two guys who are attending the same college and live next door to each other. They're neighbors. And at first, like, the, like, main character, he's like, ugh, this guy's so annoying. He's, like, very abrasive, but over time, like, they start to really care about each other. I love anime style, but there's always the over-sexualized, and it sucks. No, literally, because there's so many things out there that, like, this could be a literal work of literary art. But you had to, like, put panties in there for some reason. Like, was that necessary? I don't think it was! For example, Fire Force. Firefighters firefighting monsters. It's good, but the way... Yeah, I've never seen Fire Force, but I have heard rumors of the atrocious fan service. Like, there's a different... I feel like fan service should only be in animes that you would expect fan service from. I don't think it should be normalized. I feel like if you watch a show that's, like, titled, like I said earlier, like, I got reincarnated into a world of sexy chicks, and it's like, obviously there's gonna be fan service. I mean, like, come on. I hate this level up anime where it's all the same thing of, oh, hey, they may be stronger than me. JK, they're not. Hate it. Really? What? That's what makes stories interesting, is, like, the struggle. What's the point of just being like, haha, they're weak, I beat them. Anyway, it's like, what are we doing here? This is not entertaining. This is not engaging. This doesn't make me care. The Fireverse intro song is so good. Oh, another really good anime. I haven't seen it yet, but I really want to. Gotcha Takia? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm really bad. I can only remember the way my friends say it, and the way my friends say it is very inappropriate.
Can your PC on Ghost of Tsushima? It has pretty high PC requirements.
If that's the case, then no. This thing is from Walmart, and it was $100. We are running on potatoes and duct tape. Are we making the bald redeem 30 seconds because the 12-minute of bald last stream? It's supposed to be 30 seconds this entire time. All of the redeems are. It's just been broken from the get-go, and I've never gotten around to fixing it. But yeah, oh my gosh, people won't tell me that the bald redeem's been on for like an hour, and then I look and I'm like, no! I can't believe you've done this. Can it run Dark Souls? Probably not. Actually, now that I think about it. Don't buy me Dark Souls. Gachi Ituta. Thank you for the phonetic spelling. Phonetic spelling is my GOAT! Bro, whenever people, like, misread my name, I always just, like, type it out phonetically, because phonetically, it's ki. It's like you saw a key, but you don't really care. It's like, key. Funny crash out moment last stream. There's crash out moments every stream. Welcome to the club. I thought it was Gachi Akuta. I might be thinking of something else. I don't know, man. Either way, phenomenal anime. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name to it, but especially in, like, LGBTQ media, there is a lot of really concerning stuff, because the reason so many people are interested in LGBTQ, like, so many, like, fetishizers, is because, as a society, it is something that people, like, a lot of people, like, deem as taboo, so it's like, oh, looking at this is, it's so bad! It's like, you know, it's, And because of that, a lot of other, like, taboo type things get mixed in with it that are actually awful. And, there's this one, like, there's a really big trope between major age gaps. It'll be like, oh, there's this guy, he's a teacher at a middle school. And it's like, okay, is he gonna date one of his coworkers? He's dating the student. Get out! Leave! Leave the premises, sir! You're being arrested! Gachi Akuta. Yes, it's Gachi Akuta! That's it! My knee's been bad. I also don't expect me to teach at Musme Academy. Anyway, and there's this anime, I can't remember the name of it. It was phenomenal, though. It's about these two guys who, they're roommates, and, it actually, like, goes into, like, actually showing that these stereotypes are bad. And because the first character, he's gay. He talks about his boyfriend. He's like, yeah, my boyfriend's always so mad at me, blah, blah, blah. We've been dating for a while. And then eventually we learned that he was his teacher in school. That's bad. And like, at one point, he just kind of gets tired of his shit. And he's like, and he's like, and his boyfriend's like, if you don't stop doing this, I'll leave you. And he's like, okay, leave me. You're a pedophilic piece of shit. Leave me. And then he gets slapped and then he goes, hi, Ming! I just got off from school. Me too. I have like an hour between when I get off from school and when I stream. I just like a minute for me to calm, just like breathe. And actually calling out the like how negative and like awful that trope is it's good. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, because I don't know. Because when something like that is so prevalent and normalized, actually, like, being like, hey, this is gross, and you're gross if you think it's cool. Not a lot of BLs will do that. I'm like 53 something to equilibrium 6. I don't know what that means, but okay. Bro, because there's so much, like, fetishized content out there, I'm so, like, afraid to tell people that a lot of the romance I read is BL. Because, okay, what I read is shonen ai. It's not yaoi. They're different. Shonen ai is, like, boys' love. It's, like, it focuses on the romance and, like, getting to know each other and their deep relationships. Yaoi is the other one. My teacher looks at the answers on her phone when she's grading our tests. Hey, man, not everybody's perfect. Hey, that's not that much different from just having an answer key to look at. You know what's funny how different Irish Republicans and Americans Republicans are? Tell me about Irish Republicans, because I don't know what that is. I don't know much about them! Please, share. I was saying something. One sec, I got to hop off, upload 3 videos, I'll be out on Twitch chat for now, okay. I was saying something, but now I am forgetting. Oh yeah, because so many people assume immediately when I'm like, yeah, I like BL, or like, oh, so you're a freak. It's like, no! Listen, man. I'm a gay kid who likes gay romance. Fork found in kitchen, country put into alarm state. Like, someone said, I'm listening. I agree, Pixel. Like, it's really frustrating because it's like, yeah, man, I'm a bisexual guy with a preference for guys. Of course, I'm gonna like you're not gonna walk up to like Aunt Gertrude reading 50 Shades of Grey and be like, you know, that's really gross, and that's literally erotic. Like, listen, man. I have waited like 600 chapters in 3 years of my life for these two to hold hands. Let me have this! She only got in because she dated the principal? Oh, that's not good practice. That's bad. Does she at least have a teaching license? Irish Republicans lean more left-wing, I think. Listen, man, everything in America is like at 10,000 and it's awful. Can you rate my celebrity crush? Okay. Okay, Auntie Hannah. Who's your celebrity crush? I cannot speak today. Yesn't. Ed Sheeran, hear me out. He got that blue-eye stare, though. He kind of looks into your soul. He's like, when your legs don't work like they used to before. What are we talking about? No idea. I was talking about gay stuff. The Republic of Ireland used to be a part of the UK, and Republicans just want to have a republic. It turned... What?! Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to step out of the room. No! This is a family-friendly, mostly family-friendly. We don't go there! Too far! You've crossed the line! It's too much! It's too much! It's too much! My aunt lesbian? Good for her. It was the wind. That was not the wind, girl. Oh! Not good. Not good for her. That's bad. Becomes lurk on another level. Lurker on... Becomes lurker on a... Is that like the name of the... Are you saying you're lurking? Alright, Auntie. That was not the wind. About to try and date a nice guy. Tell me how that goes. I'm catching the end again? No! Bro, we've only been here for like 40 minutes. No, I'm not wrapping up. Don't worry. I'm at least here for an hour, unless something is like wrong. Unless I'm like bleeding to death. Unless I am vomiting profusely. Unless I am set on fire. I will always be here for at least 1 hour. But recently, I've been trying to expand my horizons. I've been trying to stream for longer. Good. I love the head pat emote. It's so cute. Just got back. What are we talking about? I'm trying to recommend BLs I like. Am I catching the end again? Good. Oh my gosh, the best kind of romances are the ones when you can hear like the characters' inner thoughts and they're like kind of realistic. Because also hi Star Knight. I'm here. Hello Matthew. Her name who dating the principal is Miss Hart. That's not okay. I don't know why I need to know that. Ecci message you should ban alert. What? Where? Auntie, I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you a warning. Let's like chill out. Okay? Let's chill out. Okay? The past messages are gone. We don't gotta think about them. You know, forgive and forget, but you know. Let's stop. Let's eat enough. The platinum made me see sounds and hear colors. What were you recommending? Oh yeah, the ones where you can hear the characters' inner thoughts. Because in a lot of romances, there are like these long, silent moments where they're just staring at each other. But the actual, like when you can hear their thoughts, they're always like, "What do I do?" It's so awesome. Yes, it has those moments of like the classic romance, but it's actually have people in their head like freaking out, being like, "What is this?" A really good one is Cherry Magic. I haven't seen it myself because I would pay for it on Crunchyroll. But what I have seen is very, very good. Another one is Sasuke in, Mizono. I watched the first season, which was really, it was just really wholesome. There was nothing, like, dirty in it. They didn't exactly get freaky. Smula, hello! Hello. Oh my gosh, congrats on partner! I think, wait, that was you, right? Not partner, affiliate. It was you! Congrats on affiliate! Woo! Watch 4-Leaf Clover? Ooh, interesting. Check it out. Okay, what question you have, Auntie? Come back, I have a question to T. Come back! What? Come back! Don't. Okay, so I'm listening. Recently, I got myself the Bucci, the Rock. Oh my gosh! Oh, Bucci looks so good. I haven't seen it. Heard phenomenal things. That's the girl. That's about the girl with the social anxiety who becomes a guitarist for her band. Yes, and it has like that shaky art style. I love it sometimes when she gets nervous. I have a very good friend named Cash, and he's a good online friend of mine. Okay, she's just like me for real, for real. That is a good representation of social anxiety. I watched a few episodes of Comey Can't Communicate, and that is probably one of, like, because it's so, like, it romanticizes, like, that fear, you know? Because she's hot, and everyone's like, she's so sexy. Her quiet is part of her mystique. It's like, no. No. Enough! And there's like so much fan service. What's a few countries you'd like to go to at some point? Oh my gosh, absolutely! If I ever end up in Europe, anywhere in Europe, I'm traveling the entirety of Europe. Because I know that might sound insane to non-American people, but literally, like, my commute to school used to be an hour and a half. Like, when you can drive for just a few hours and end up in a different country, that's insane! Of course I'm gonna do that! Bro, I moved cross country in a van and it took us like 2 months. And that's only like halfway across the United States. It's big. The United States is huge. And so my Ira friend Ashton wants to go out with me. Cash hates Ashton, by the way. And Cash doesn't want me to go out with him. What do I do? I mean, you're supposed to be judged when you dress so you can... What? What happened? What happened? Okay. We'll get to that in a second. I would say do what would make you happy. Don't make a decision because you want to please other people. This, like, especially getting into a relationship, it's a big responsibility. It's like... It's a lot, so do what you will want to do, you know? Anyway, I just like showing my drawings because who won judge me for what I draw? I mean, okay, you're supposed to be judged. I disagree. Because so many people are like, when they're really rude about like people's art styles, they're like, I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help them improve. But the thing is, not everyone wants to improve. Some people are perfectly fine with their style, no matter how like unrealistic it may be. Like some people go for that style intentionally to like mimic like earlier art styles from different eras. Like the black airbrush shading, like MS Paint from like the early days of the internet. 5 minutes away, bike from my school, next year, 5-minute walk. Ashton is a chill guy. Alright, Europe, I'm going to Spain next week. Oh, that's so cool! Ecci, why don't you want free games? I feel bad when people spend their money on me. They tear up my drawing. That's awful! Oh my god, bro, that's so childish. My channel's 13 plus, so I'm assuming you're at least a teenager. So that's insanely childish of them. That's awful. And I would suggest getting someone involved because that's, ugh. No! Now the entirety of Europe is pretty accessible. Only trouble would be culture shock and needing to communicate. At least it's not AI. That's all I care about. True! Grandma. I'm 14. Okay. But yeah, that's the thing. So many people are like, when they say something unsolicited, they're like, I'm just trying to help. But the thing is, not everyone wants help. And trying to give help unsolicited is considered rude. Because even if you do have the purest intentions at heart, telling someone that their art sucks because it's not anatomy accurate, because the lighting's bad, because you draw clothes weird, because you use black for shading, yada yada, etc, etc, etc. People draw what they like to. That's the amazing thing about art! Art is in the eye of the beholder! Like, literally, when you have a medium that can let you create worlds consisting of anything, pictures of anything, why limit yourself to everyone having to do the same thing? Like, I loved looking at different people's art styles. I love it, literally. I'll literally just go on VGen and scroll for hours, and I'm just like, they're so cool! I draw demons and people judge me? Hey, I used to have a demon OC that I would constantly draw. Oh, good. Yeah, they can judge you, man. You're not doing anything bad. Why do you think a read and collect mangas? It's for the art and the story? Exactly! And not only that, but it's also the craftsmanship of the art. Because a lot of people who use AI are like, but it looks the same. First of all, it doesn't. And even if it did, it's the journey is as important as the destination. You get what I'm saying, right? It's also thinking about why they wrote this, why they draw like this, how they came here, what they did before now. Like, every single aspect is what makes, like, art. That's what makes it so interesting, because every piece of it is, like, has a deeper meaning to it, a backstory. But when you just put in a prompt, it's heartless, it's soulless. There was no effort, there was no creative process, there was no journey. Like, you know, it's like, okay, there's a teleporter that'll take you all the way across the world in a second, or you could travel across the world yourself and see everything that's gorgeous. AI just steals art. Oh yeah, AI learns off of stolen valor, by the way. Welcome to McDonald's, what can I get for you? I once heard someone say about AI art that they didn't believe in human souls before they saw art without it. Oh, that's the hardest quote I've ever heard. My Gyaru OC is too difficult to draw. Oh my, I love Gyaru! Oh my gosh. I really want to try, like, Kogul Gyaru. If you don't know, that's like, that's what Momo Ayase is. She's Gyaru. Demon Slayer, JJK, Chainsaw Man. One Piece, all different art styles. Yes! And that's, like, oh my gosh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures has a really unique art style. And that rocks! It takes art and combines it based on the prompt. AI-generated art does nothing positive for anyone, in my opinion. Yeah, and like, bro, we're killing the earth, dude. Literally, polar bears are like having a risk of becoming extinct.
It makes me feel sad when you decline my kind offering. I bet I got you with that one.
I don't enjoy being emotionally manipulated. Speaking of things being awesome, what were we talking about that? I don't know. This just reminded me. Today in school, I had a substitute who, they didn't go by Miss or Mrs. or Mr. They went by Mix, MX, and I was just like, that's awesome! It's like, I didn't know that was an option! Hell yeah, dude! Not dude. Mix. Yo, how do you upload a video? There's a big button that says upload when you go to your channel. MX mentioned. I once drew this creepy guy and I named him Smiley. His entire face is stretched face. Ooh. Oh, who has a smile like that? I was gonna say Bendy, but his is pretty normal. But like, there's a character similar to that, and I know what you're talking about, and I think that's a really good design choice. I think that's really interesting. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, they. Have you ever seen that screenshot with somebody like DMing someone, and they're like, okay, queen. Wait, you're non-binary. Monarch. It's awesome. But yeah, I was just like, rock on, dude. I didn't know you could do that. So me and someone else in the Twitch chat are wondering, what is Gyaru? Gyaru is a fashion style. I will pull it up. I will explain Gyaru. No offense, Auntie, but I do not trust you to explain anything. I did design like that, but on a jester mask. Ooh. Hold on. Gyaru. Oh my gosh. Whenever I say words that come from different languages, I try to like pronunciate it correctly, like with the accent. And I don't know if that's wrong. If it is, please tell me. I'll cease immediately. But one time, we were, I don't know, me and my friend were being like, oh, like, do you know any phrases in other languages? And my friend was like, oh yeah, I know like Chodomare Kurusai. And no, I think I said it. I was like, oh yeah, it's like Chodomare Kurusai. Like, I can't even do it. I've done it so many times without the accent. And they're like, you sound so white trying to do the accent. And so I was just like, Chodomare Kurusai. Konnichiwa! It's like, no! Enough! Okay, I'll show you a picture of Kogul Gyaru, because that's the one I like. Well, I like all of them, but this is the one I would like to explore. Let's see. I'm not finding any good pictures! None of these are doing them justice! My Gyaru queens! Okay, we're just gonna look for genuine Gyaru. There are also different kinds of Gyaru. Oh yeah, there's so many subsections. It's not a fashion style and is a mindset. Yeah, I feel actually you're doing a really good job of explaining it. Just Google Gyaru and you'll see a lot of examples of like the fashion style. It's really, really cool. Oh my gosh, bro, I was so, like, sad when I learned, like, the chick from Psyche-K, the psychic chick, she's not black, she's a Gyaru with a tan. It's like, are you- No! No, I refuse. Okie dokie, I'll look it up real quick. I've been Gyaru for 3 years, I know what I'm saying. Fair. Gyaru. Sorry, I've been very opinionated today. I hope that doesn't bother anybody. In the past, I've tried to stay away from opinions because I'm like, I don't want to upset anybody. I want to make everybody happy. I'm like, that's not possible. I'm speaking my truth. Do you unironically call people chick? Did I say chick? Hi, Sophia! Kitty! Listen, man, I don't know, the way I speak is like a mix between surfer dude and Shakespeare. I'll be like, yeah, man, I was talking to this chick the other day. She was indubitably gorgeous. It's like, Eminem, like the rapper or the candy? Oh my gosh, Florida health officials released information saying that the M&M's company was bad and was like, don't eat them, and there's no backing behind it, and I can't remember, but I think it's because they didn't like back them in something. Like, there's no proof. The psychic chick. Oh yeah, sorry. Listen, man, I use dude, bro, chick, girly, man, diva, queen, king. I said Eminem. What do you think? I like the candy. Grr. No moment, Mr. Nice Guy. I can talk. I can talk and I can read. Very well. Thank you for asking. So I drew this guy. He has fire all over him. And he's blind and he has this fire change that sees... Oh, wait, that's kind of awesome. Wait, that's kind of sick. It's kind of amazing. But yeah, going back to the art style thing of just being like, not everybody wants to improve. I think the world would be such a better place if people were like, hey, this is how I like to do things. It's not hurting anybody, and it's not causing any harm to the world. And it's like, okay, this is how I like to do things. I'm not hurting anybody, and I'm not causing any harm to the world. Yay! Chain? And we all move on with our lives! Like, why are you getting so pressed about somebody drawing eyes too high on a character? What if they like how it looks? They're allowed to let their art style develop however they would like. Bro, y'all would have hated the like impressionist era, or what's it called? Abstract. The abstract era. Y'all would have hated that. People do hate that. There's so many people who do videos where it's like standing in a museum next to art. I think I could do. And like, for a lot of them, there is like some validity to it. But again, it's like the same idea of the journey matters as much as the destination itself. Because one of them, it was like these just boxes of color. And yeah, just looking at it, it looks pretty simple. But the story behind it is the artist. The artist, he was one of the first people to like actually experiment with like color theory and like how colors look different when they interact with each other. And this like piece was an example of that, which is really cool. One of my OCs is on the run after shooting his son because he mistook him for a pigeon. A pigeon? He must have a small feathery son. When I try to upload video, I go to shorts and what to do videos I didn't know what to do. I feel like you're having a stroke. Oh my, I swear, dude, I swear I can feel a gamer den forming it on my head. I swear! Me too, I had this classmate named John, so I drew this snake hydra with arms and legs. Yeah, get an adult involved. That is not okay. When does your merch come out? It drops when I debut, February 28th. Be there or be square. It'd be so funny if just like, because a lot of people are excited about it, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be like 3 days later. No orders. I would punch him. That's not how you resolve conflict. It might be tempting, but that's not gonna help. Rechannel that energy. Join martial arts. I did fencing for several years, and whenever I got mad, I would just like imagine my opponent as the person I was mad at. It's like, hey man, you can't see the other fencer's face, so might as well. Loki. No! 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 Violence isn't always the answer. Violence is rarely the answer. Sometimes. I will admit sometimes. The teacher is his mom, and the principal is his aunt. Is there, like, a counselor you can get involved? How about your parents? I know anytime I had a situation like that where the teacher wasn't helping, I just went to my parents, and I was like, I don't know what to do, and they're like, I'll handle it. Oh my god, dude, just the other day, like, my guidance counselor, she just came up to me and she was like, I love your mom. And I was like, okay, we just putting that out there? Or, like, is there a reason? And she was like, ask your sister. So I was like, okay. So I texted my sister and I was like, yo, what did mom do? And my sister says, oh, I'll explain when I get home, but mom was just being mom. It's like, I've learned nothing! The only thing I know is the guidance counselor really likes mom. She loves mom. She is a counselor. And basically, my sister's dyslexic, I have ADHD, so we do both have 504 plans to help things be easier in the classroom, because I forget a lot of stuff, so I get extra time on assignments. My sister has help with reading, and all that kind of stuff. Is your mom serious? No, my mom has a husband that she loves very dearly. Why is America English so not English? I don't know, man. Everything about America is really weird. Bro, I feel like when Americans talk to outsiders, talk to, like, foreigners about, like, politics, our politics are crazy, man. We know for a fact our current president ate human babies. That happened. That actually happened. This is crazy. I'm too nervous because I'm not really sociable with people, and that affects when I'm drawing. Well, the thing, if you don't resolve this problem now, it will only get worse. I know it might be scary, but the right decision is to get someone involved that can help you. Because the reality is nobody can face anything alone. Like, I mean, they can, but it's never gonna be easy, and sometimes it might even be impossible. Like, having someone to help you out isn't a bad thing. 8 babies in yeah. I don't get... Listen, man. What happened? The Epstein files dropped. Sorry, I feel like we're getting too serious. I don't want to get political on here because I want this place to be like a place where people can come and be happy. I've been very opinionated today. I am so sorry. Political, charged or not, I'm just go home to Deutschland. Oh my god. Yeah, far enough back, I'm Irish. I'm moving a week? Oh my gosh. Yeah, bro, I am so angry. I'm really passionate about this kind of stuff because I was driven out of my home because of what's happening in America. It was a few years ago. We had to move away from where we'd been for years. And especially after, like, being a military kid and moving around my entire life, they said, this is your forever home. You're gonna be here till you, like, grow up, and you might stay for college, you might not. And it was like, this is where we're gonna be. And we did believe that for a while, but one day, my sister, like, I'm already asleep. I'm under the covers. I am tucked in like a bug in a rug. I'm snug as a bug in a rug. And she comes in and she's just sobbing. She's crying. And I'm like, what's happening? And apparently, we're moving. We're moving because everything happening in the world, especially affecting the state we lived in, was not only going to harm our, like, education and, like, all that, it could have harmed our family. So we had to go. And it's just... And the fact that we're facing the idea of getting driven out again, because the same thing happened with this place. We moved here and we're like, this is our forever home. This is where you're gonna be. This is where you're gonna grow up. And it's... Sorry, I'm making myself emotional. I'm going to Denmark. Thank you, Starday. Oh, hey, your family's from Ireland? Cool. Yeah, far enough back. My grandma used to tell me stories about her grandma, who, in her description, is a, was a very angry Irish woman with very big boobs. She mentioned that a lot, because apparently her grandmother, like, tried to give her, like, some of her old dresses, but she was like, yeah, my grandmother's breasts were too big and they didn't fit me. And I'm like, okay. I don't know why I need to know that, Grandma. Like, that's something that really pisses me off when people are like, just wait and things will get better. We've been waiting. I've been waiting. My family has been waiting. Like, the first time we were ever driven out of a place was when I was about 9 years old, when we were harassed out of the church because my brother came out as transgender. And it was insane because we'd known these people for so long. We'd sing with them, we'd dance with them, we'd praise with them, we'd talk about how beautiful the world is and how much kindness is everywhere and how accepting everyone. But overnight, it was those same people who were telling my family that we were disgusting, disgraceful, that we were wrong, and we had to go. We had to go because we just couldn't be there. And then we got driven out of the state, and now we're risking being driven out of the country. Sorry, I'm sorry. I thought I really tried. Trans people are people too. Hell yeah, I'm a person. Sorry. I don't want to get political on here. I really want this to be a place where people can come and be happy.
Change of topic. What's your opinion on Little Caesars pizza?
I got a Domino's family. Wrong! We're not Domino's anymore! My dad makes us pizza! And it rocks! He got a pizza oven for Christmas and he was psyched. My grandma is Japanese and racist. Oh! It's fine, Ecci, right? Shouldn't be political. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. People try to find gray area in, like, human rights, and it's like, no. Either you believe all humans deserve rights, or you suck. Because people will be like, yeah, well, they shouldn't be punished, but these guys, it's like, no! People are people! Shut up! I'm writing something right now to, like, channel all of my thoughts into, because I do want to voice my opinion on what's going on. Can I get some help? Yeah, what's up? Oh, you're still trying to upload. What platform are you trying to upload? I mean, what device? Obviously platform. YouTube.
It's like drawing lines between animals. They're all tasty. I don't care.
That's insane. Because on desktop, you go to the side and it's like, what I do, you can just say directly upload, but you can like just go to your channel and click on, yeah, phone? Oh my gosh, I used to upload from my phone all the time. I think, okay, hold on, let me open YouTube. Let me open YouTube on my PC and see if I can remember. Bro, nobody clip me crying. Nobody, I don't want, like, because big emotions get big audiences. I don't want that to be how people learn of me. Crying. Let's see. There's a create button on the dashboard. So you should be able to click like those 3 dots and there should be something about like create or upload. My goodness. I also can quack like a duck. Cool. Convincing. I'm gonna just say something that's now America can say. I'm translating this before I say it out loud. I know how to do short. I try to do long form. It goes to short. How you upload long form is a little different. Oh my gosh, I wish I would do it on my phone right now, but I need my phone for tracking. Hold on, I'll just do it. Who cares? Okay, give me a moment. Okay, so I think you. Oh yeah, you can press. Yes. You just press the plus at the bottom of your phone, and it does automatically go to the short form. But on the very bottom, there should be like a bunch of options. The very far one says video. It goes video, short, live, post. Click the video, and then you upload from your camera roll. I'm so helpful, you guys. Here's the thing, people are people. Doesn't matter what they believe. We all just need to respect each other. No, literally. And it's just, I don't know, because I feel like I'm not particularly religious for I feel like obvious reasons. But I feel like a lot of the values that I hold super close to my heart today, I did learn in church. Not specifically because they're biblical, but because I just think they're good morals. Like, be kind to people no matter what. And it's just always blown my mind because I guess I took them too literally, because the same people that I sat in circles with and like ate donuts with and like just played with, sang with, danced with, were all of us were there in the same room reading the same book, but we all got something so different. I never was able to understand how we had learned the same thing that they had learned, and I didn't remember them telling. I didn't remember just cruelty being encouraged, you know? Sorry. Oh my gosh! Okay. I really do like expressing my feelings on this, but I do want to, like, I'm saying people today wouldn't sacrifice for the USA. Well, it's not that. It's that a lot of, okay. Bystander syndrome. Bystander syndrome is the idea of people not taking action because they think somebody else will. They think somebody else more required. And that's what I've been saying, that's what I'm talking about, when they're just like, oh, just wait and it'll get better. Yeah, but how much worse is it gonna get before then? I might die before then. I might lose my rights, my home, my family, my friends. Like, and like, I'm tired of waiting. I want to do something. I just don't know what to do.
I am fighting the urge to spend hundreds of dollars on Goddess story cards so that I can save for the merch.
You really like those cards, huh? Bro's big on the cards. So I feel like there are people out there who are willing to do something, but like, somebody more equipped will handle it. It's like, how much longer are you gonna wait before you can't wait anymore? If you wait till it's at your doorstep, till it's in your face, till you can't ignore it any longer, it'll be too late. I've talked to my parents about this, and they're like, you should intern with the governor. Not the governor, what? Is it governor? No. What the hell am I talking about? Who's in charge of the states? Oh my gosh, that doesn't bode very well for me. Hydrate. I know work. I'm going to try something else. Okay, good luck! Again, I'm sorry if this conversation has made anybody uncomfortable. A couple of days, Gorillaz released a new Faceless album called The Mountain. Awesome! The president and the UN. Who's state representative? Who? It's not governor. It's not governor. What? I can only think of governor. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Who is in charge at a state level? I don't know why I'm a robot. The governor! I was right! That's shocking. I don't know what to name him. Caleb. I've never seen him, but yeah, he just sounds like Caleb to me. Oh god, the SAT's next. Good luck! Oh my gosh! Wait, is it? Do I also have the SAT? The thing is, when I talk to people about this, how I want to do more, they always mention how, like, everybody has their part to play, and, like, I've mentioned how, like, I feel like my purpose in life is to, like, make people happy, make people have, like, feel joy when it feels impossible, and people are being like, oh, that's enough, you, like, being, like, keeping people happy in such hard times, and it's like, but I don't know, I just want to do everything in my capability to help people, to make sure people are safe and happy. Sorry, Ecci, I'm at school, I saw the all caps. Ecci, I was playing Smash of Bros in school today, also too. That's not very school, I'm sorry. What was I gonna search up? It's been a long day, folks. Bye, got school. Okay, bye! Oh, yeah. I do not want to study. Oh my god. He has water powers. He could control water and change form like the lava. Caleb. That man sounds like a Caleb to me. I'm sorry I keep circling back to this. This is just something I'm so passionate about, and I don't want to leave out any details, because I don't want my feelings to be misconstrued on this, because this is very important to me. I'm sorry, this is not what you came here for. I made the trial for Equilibrium Part 6. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna go eat sentimental. Okay. Bye, Jackal. Sleep well. Yeah, my name Caleb. I thought your name was Oliver. Something I would suggest is reading the pamphlets of the White Rose. They are...
Our English teacher knows about you.
Like, did you tell them, or do they just know? They look over your phone and be like, is that Ecci Amor? It's like... Oh my god, that was me psycho! That'd be crazy! Oh my gosh, what are the odds? We're gonna ignore that voice, Greg. Also, since social media platforms tend to have a habit of like showing your videos to people around your location, it's very possible that a bro or a crow goes to my school. I'm gonna go eat too. Have a wonderful stream, Eki. Bye, Star Knight. Sorry. Ugh. Let's get back on topic. Then get back to the funnies. Yeah, I don't know what has gotten into me today. I guess I'm just very hyped up. I didn't get enough sleep, so I'm just like, and another thing! So how are you? So how are we? How's it going? Damn, why do people watch me? People find this entertaining? What's wrong with you? Unsubscribe! No, actually. I think what I'm trying is working. I just check it for copyright. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't upload immediately. It takes a sec. I got a free... Oh, Pantene stocking! Oh, I thought you just said... Okay. Because no one else wanted them but me. I think I've seen like one episode of Pantene stocking. It's not my type of show, but you know, rock on. Funny man. I'm startled drawing a new character. Woo! Character. I feel like half the people in chat may or may not be having strokes as we speak. It's a great anime. Again, another anime with a really unique art style. Iconic. I'm starting to draw another character. Cute. I think I'm gonna head out at an hour 30. I'm sorry. I need to collect myself. I need... I am not... Ugh. I'm not myself today. I've seen the whole thing, and it's funny, but not family friendly. Oh, definitely not. I'm bald. Thank you, Poochie. No! So, I guess I'm just getting really worked up because this is something that's very important to me. It's like... You know, it's kind of like my future and like the fate of the people I care and love about. And like, you know... It's... never mind. I'm not getting political. When are you gonna do a 12-hour stream? Subathon. Subathon. You sub, I stream. Bro, I honestly don't think anyone would sub. I think we'd be there for 5 minutes and then I'd go to bed. Just because, and no offense when I say this, this might be me projecting onto my audience again, but I feel as a broke teenager, most of you are also broke teenagers. I don't got sub money. What the hell? I heard bald immediately came back to see. How do I start a live, please? I want to know. Depends on the platform. W1. Yeah, would you sub? Make sure to tell me in the comments, like, comment, and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Bro, when you say, like and subscribe now in videos, it'll, like, highlight the buttons on your phone. It's like, what? Teenager, yes. Broke, no. Damn, you got that cash. Lex is like, you know, burnout people. First have to have 50 subs for YouTube. Yeah. I would donate at least 5 subs. Right now, I spent every last penny on the Goddess story cards. I'm not gonna say you have a problem, but I'm saying you sure do spend a lot of money on cards, don't you? That's a lot of money. Sorry, I'm like looking at my 1.0 model because I've been working on my 2.0 model for so long that I'm just like, hideous. You disgrace. One thing that's really turned me up is my 2.0 model. Some of you are gonna love this. Some of you are gonna hate this.
I have an addiction.
Maybe, just maybe. I'm already spending most of my pocket money. I have plenty for a creator I really like. I have on the Patreon for a creator I really like. Oh yeah, dude, don't apologize. Bro, if I had a disposable income, I would get the Game Grumps Patreon. There's not enough! I need to be fed more Game Grumps, and I need to be fed it immediately. Give me the fanfiction story time. Give me the extra 10-minute power hour moments. Next, go to upload and go to live at... I was saying something, but now I have forgotten. I don't know, was I still on the why do people watch me thing? Oh yeah, my model! So my model actually has colored eyebrows, not eyebrows, eyelashes. My eyelashes aren't black anymore like they are now. They still have an outline, but they are pink to match my hair. And now every time I look at my model, I'm like, what's wrong with you? You got like mascara on or something? Why you look like that? I'm kind of worried that the lip sync is a little worse on my model. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm not a good judge by any means of on the quality of my model at all because I've spent like over 100 hours with this thing. I have, if you ask me, I'd be like, it's garbage, it's trash, because I have time to like observe every little like mistake. I'm like, no, it's wrong, bad. Do you guys think I got too political today? Should I private this stream? Must this beer go steady? Don't cry. Bye, Ecci! Bye, Lilac! Yeah, 2.0 model on this Saturday. I don't know. I've never streamed from my iPad. I couldn't tell you. Being political is fine, Ecci. Cheeky break. What does this mean, Poochie? I know there's not necessarily anything wrong with it, but I'm here because I want to be like a temporary escape from all like the wrongness in the world. No, just put a warning? Can you put a warning on? I think your funniest model you had was your Psyche gay looking one. Yeah, that was my pre-made model. He was pretty cute. Yeah, he was definitely a lot higher quality because he was made like by an actual professional. This was drawn on my phone and rigged in like, I don't know, a week. Definitely, I plan to continue making models even after my 2.0. So I kind of like making my own models because they're like evolving with me, you know? It's a next step. What is that from? And why am I always singing it? Yada da yada dee. That can't be something I made up. I feel like I've been singing that for years. That's like, that has to be a song. There are so many things. There's so many things in my head that are just there randomly. I'm like, I don't know where you came from, but you know, you're kind of cool. Me with all of my friends. It's like, I don't remember when you got here, but yeah, I am vibing with you. We are vibing hard. I didn't like how that sounded. Alright, we got like 5 minutes left in the stream. Show any final questions, comments, concerns, anything you want me to comment on. Ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ooh. gets quiet, and I'm just like, Again, I feel like it's not the governor. I'm still stuck on this. What is it? They like represent the states, and they're like in charge. So can I share a stream with my iPad? I don't know, Olivia! I've never done that! Theoretically, I think.
I listened to Day Gear I on Spotify today, so it was a certified good day.
Nice. Senator. Yes. Yes, that's it. I think it is. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I just remembered I have school tomorrow. I can't do it, man! I can't do it! Release me! Senator Armstrong? I was just, like, looking at Fullmetal Alchemist stuff today. Standing. I think, is that what you're talking about? Because I know his last name is Armstrong, the, like, really sparkly buff dude. Will YouTube chat go to war on March? I don't know! Y'all are doing this without my permission. I don't know what's going on. I'm a bystander. Wrong Armstrong? My bad. Sorry, I got excited. Because I'm getting back into Fullmetal Alchemist. I was like, I knew that! I knew that! Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance. Fun fact, the only thing I know about Metal Gear Solid is a compilation my friend showed me one time called Metal Gay Solid, which showed all of the gay moments from the Metal Gear series. So, do with that as you will. I'm asking chat? Of course. The right from wrong. Like, isn't there like a boss fight where he just like randomly kisses you? It's like, oh, you're throwing punches. It's like, what just happened? God, that must have been hours long. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Metal Gear Solid was the first video game to have an openly gay character. Openly bisexual.
Senator Armstrong is the final boss of Metal Gear Rising.
Ah! That makes more sense. That is more a topic. My bad! You know, I was trying to do a high-pitched voice, but it wasn't that high. That's not exactly what I was going for. But yeah, I think, yeah, they had their, first openly bisexual character. His name's, like, Vampire or something. I think it is Vampire, because I remember, like, watching the comm scene where they're, like, talking, and they're like, why is his name Vampire? He drank blood? And, and Solid Snake's like, no, he's bisexual. It's like, what does that have to do with it? Like, okay, good for him. But, like, what does that have to do with vampires? As you know, all bisexual people are vampires. It's like, what? He does not sound like that. What else? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure One Piece was the first anime to have an openly queer character. Oh, Bon Clay, my goat! I miss you every day. Kind of, but Samus was also a lesbian in American media during the early days of Metroid. Oh yeah, because a lot of people thought she was a guy for a long time because she never, like, took off her suit. So yeah, they wouldn't question it if she, like, had, like, a female love interest. I like this. Oh my gosh, they had to, like, sneak the queerness into, Steven Universe. Literally, Rebecca Sugar, like, Garnet is a fusion of two gems, of Ruby and Sapphire. Bro, a swan never dies or says goodbye. Ah! Stab me in the heart, dude. Stab me in the heart, kick me in the face. Because I didn't know she was a girl, lol. Metroidy's peak? Mm-hmm. I was saying something. Oh, wait, was it? No. Bon Clay is still alive, apparently. If that's a spoiler, shut up. But I do hold that, hopefully, in my heart. Because we didn't see a body! My thing is, a character is rarely ever actually dead if you don't see them, like... Like, it's like, we didn't see them die! Oh, yes. Rebecca Sugar, literally went on record to saying she hid their relationship from Cartoon Network. And when it was revealed, they're like, we can't do that. And she was like,
did you know Solid Snake, Naked Snake, and Venom Snake are all different people?
I didn't know there was more than one Snake. I thought it was all just Solid Snake. I'm sorry, what? Of bikini models at one point? I'm not up on my Metroid media. I am not up on my Metroid media. I have missed a few things. Bon Clay, you will forever live on my heart, even if you may not live in this world. Even if you never lived in this world. I don't care. Cause, no, Bon Clay and, Ivankov, in theory, are terrible characters. They're, like, really stereotypical, they're, like, awful. But they're actually really cool! They're probably two of my favorite characters in all of One Piece. And as my rant I went on earlier, you know my hatred for bad writing. But I feel like they're actually kind of well written. I love them! Oh, bro, Bon Clay has character development. He, like... Also, that's one of my favorite arcs. If you don't know, Impel Down arc of One Piece is about Luffy almost dying, becoming resistant to poison, and then breaking out of the world's most secure prison with the LGBTQ community he found in a secret gay bar in the walls. I'm not joking. Well, Bon Clay found the gay bar. That was ages ago. I only really wait. That was ages ago and only really in print. But that was before they knew she was a woman. I can find it digital.
I don't know anything about One Piece.
It's peak. That's all you need to know. Now start watching it! But yeah, so many people when they recommend One Piece are like, oh, just get through the first 10 episodes. Bro. Like, halfway through the first episode, I was just like, yeah, this is gonna be my life now, isn't it? Trans characters made by Von. Oh my gosh, one of my also like favorite background characters from Impel Down. There's this one like guard. They're like trying to sneak around, and you think that like Ivankov is gonna like change his gender, and he's gonna be like, no, change me back. No, you have to give me information. But no, he changes her gender, and she's like, oh, I'm gorgeous.
Not better than Dragon Ball. I don't care what you say.
You're gonna start a fight. Them's fighting words. To be fair, I've never seen Dragon Ball. Drew a sun name? Cool. Yeah, but no, like, Ivankov, like, changed the guard's gender, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm beautiful, I look like myself, thank you, what can I do for you? And I was like, that's so sweet! Not only that, but she was gorgeous. I think it's because they only knew they had to draw her one time. She had, like, really detailed hair, she was really pretty. Sad I don't have a time to watch a show with so many episodes. Yeah, that's true. I usually watch it while I'm working. But that's because my brain needs constant stimulus, or else I will just, like, overload. Like, literally, oh my gosh, in school is the worst, because I need to be doing at least 2 things at once to be able to focus. If I'm writing something down while I'm listening, I can get both done, like, accurately. But, bro, my math teacher, every time he's like, look at me, look at me, look at me, okay, I'm talking, look at me. And it's like, bro, if I look at you, the only thing going on in my head, I'm not focused, I'm just saying, I'm looking at him, I'm looking at him, I'm looking at him, and at one point, I, like, just zone out, and I'm gone, I learned nothing. It's frustrating. What should I draw for hands? For a sun demon. Rays of light.
I'm not trying to be mean, but I think One Piece is the second most overrated anime.
Have you ever watched it? Because I thought the same thing. I was like, I know, like, it's just a show. It's not a show, it's a lifestyle! I kid you not when I say One Piece is the reason I've decided to follow my dreams. I kid you not! I kid you not, that's what made me be like, I do deserve to be happy! I watched 5 episodes? Yeah, you weren't into it? Man, okay, it might just depend on the person, but I personally think it is a work of art. I'm pretty sure it's the best-selling manga in the entire world. I think. Bro, I need to catch up, because supposedly, I think Oda's been saying this every single year. He's like, One Piece is going to end next year. It's been like 6 years. But I really need to catch up, just in case it does, because I want the one, like, finding out what the One Piece is insane, and once it gets revealed, you won't be able to, like, go outside without hearing about it. Naruto's the most... I've never seen Naruto, so I can't speak on the validity of that. I was saying something. Bro, my brain! What should I draw for legs and feet? Trying to think of... You could do sunflowers. Sunflowers are cool. They track the sun. Oh my, did you know if sunflowers can't find the sun, they'll just face each other? Oh, so cute. oh my gosh, I actually forgot what I was saying! Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I know I said it was gonna end, but I don't really feel like it now. We're talking and I feel better. Demon or normal? Demon sunflower. Chainsaw Man is peak, you should watch it. Okay, okay. Ultra Kill, Lair 5 fraud release. Hey! Big drops, big drops. Did you know that I think canonically, Isabelle from Animal Crossing and Doom Guy are married. Cause it started as like a fan thing because Animal Crossing's New Horizons and Doom Eternal dropped on the exact same day, so people started drawing them as like a happily married couple. I'm pretty sure Nintendo was like, okay. I'm thinking. I'm processing. Give me a moment. Give me a moment to think. Can I fight Twitch, please? What the hell? No! Why do you want to fight so bad? Why? Why can't we all just be friends? And hold hands and sing Kumbaya while we run into the sunset. I don't know what that means. I just know that because I once had a friend, who, like, we talked about political stuff sometimes. I'm not gonna get back into politics. But they were a very big believer that if somebody else is using force, the only way to retaliate is through force as well. And I was like, well, you don't think that you can, like, maybe, like, talk, do things through, like, non-violent action? And there's like, listen, man, they're not gonna, like, hold your hand and sing Kumbaya while you run into the sunset. I was like, okay. Okay. So how should I draw the face? Old. The sun is very old. Or you could draw the baby from Teletubbies. Ah! It's just like a monster. Yeah. Oh, I was saying something. Lord help me. We're talking about One Piece's peak. You should watch Ultra Kill drop. Naruto's overrated. I don't believe that. Don't clip that. People will kill me. I draw him old. I'd try. Wrinkles. Baby from Teletubbies for lols. For lols. Yeah. Do you know they're called Teletubbies? Cause they have television tummies? Cause I didn't. I don't know, man. I thought that was just like a word they made up. I didn't think it was anything. I didn't think about that. They're just like, these are the Teletubbies. I'm like, okay, sick. I never watched the Teletubbies. That wasn't a part of my childhood. I watched a lot of PBS Kids. Yes, it baby talk. Oh yeah. I think it is based on baby talk, ain't it? Ain't it? Jeez! It's worse when I wait for it. Bear fight, barehanded, bare naked? What? We befriend the bear after beating him in a brawl. We go to Chuck E. Cheese. Dance Dance Revolution. Revolution? Overthrow the government? I think so. Don't clip that. Fish. Oh my, that's what I commented on one of my friends' posts earlier. If you don't know, Philu is not only a wonderful streamer, but also a phenomenal artist. And they were drawing one of their OCs, and it's like, they're like an aquatic person, so I just commented, fish! That is F-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-S-H. Fish! How do I send artwork? You can't...
Chainsaw Man because it's a story of a boy who wants to live a normal life but can't because he is manipulated by the main girl and he wants to be happy and to be in a relationship.
I don't think I've ever read anything about one, oh my gosh, I can't speak today, Chainsaw Man. Wig snatched. Sadly, you can't send pictures in YouTube or Twitch chat. Hi, Ecci. Hi, Fire Doombringer. What's up? What's that badge? Pokemon Legends? You can get Pokemon badge? I'm intrigued. Tell me more. They had 3. I only got this one. Okay, that's cute though, bro. A dinosaur is pretty sick. I like dinosaurs. Did you know dinosaurs probably looked literally nothing like what we think they do? Because although we have their skeletons, I'm just gonna keep talking. Because although we do have their skeletons, we don't know what their like muscle was. And if you look at skeletons of animals today, okay, I'm gonna put a skeleton on screen, and I want you to tell me what animal you think it is. Ugh, I hate, there's so much hate in my bones. Oh, they scare me. Okay, save image. Okay. Because, what a lot of, like, reconstructions of dinosaurs do is, it's, like, it's really the only thing we can do. It's called, like, shrink wrapping. They just wrap the skin around the bones, which is not how animals work. Like, I think there's this really amazing book I read, but I cannot remember the name of it. It was like The Past of Tomorrow or something like that, where they use the same strategies we try to use to, figure out what ancient animals looked like on modern day animals, and none of them look a thing like they do. Okay, what animal is this? What animal? And if you know for a fact what it is, like you've seen this before, you know the science, do not answer. I want somebody who has never seen this before to figure it out. Mom! I know this one. Shh. Like, I want someone who has never seen this skeleton before to say what they think it is. Yep, that's not happening. Oh, it's so scary, right? I hate it. Is it a Spinosaurus? No, this is a modern day creature, actually. Also, the teacher does not like my artwork because she's Christian and she makes me throw my... You should really get your parents involved. Yes, correct! It is a hippopotamus! Oh, how I'm so scared of hippos. It's such a weird fear to have. I know I'm probably never gonna come face to face with a hippo, but like... they scare me. Bro, they're not even like... I don't think they're even omnivores. I think they're herbivores. But they're still like crazy violent and like territorial. They just do it for the love of the game. That looks like a boar or something. Most dangerous animal, literally. Literally. So many people are like, hippos are so cute. Hippos are not cute. They are terrifying, one of the most dangerous creatures in the world. And if a hippo sets its eyes on you, you are already dead. I'm sorry to tell this to you. Like, it's... like, if you... Okay, let me find another one, because there's a lot of animals where you're just like, I'm sorry? I'm always thinking about this Tumblr post I saw, where it was... where it was somebody who was comparing the skeletons of a penguin to the skeletons of a brontosaurus. Which, I believe, are the ones with the long necks. And you know, penguins, they're very round, but they have very thin spines that are very long. And they're like, what if... and what if brontosaurus were the same way? What if they were chunky boys? I'm gonna stop! That don't look like their skeletons. Do you think anyone's ever Googled this before? Animals that don't look like their skeletons? Yes! 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 I found it! I I found it!
4K on what's not on a GameCube and Game Boy Advance SP and a new 2DS XLL and videos, games, and random knickknacks in the past 3 months, so I have a bad habit.
That's a little much. Okay, I found the picture where it's like reconstructions of modern day creatures using the same method we used to recreate dinosaurs. Sorry, I think this is really cool. It's such an interesting topic. I just uploaded a video. I thought it would be a video, and it did a... Here it is. Oh wow, that filled the entire screen. Okay, so these are modern day creatures with the same things we use to... Wow, I'm just imagining this being Twitch thumbnail. Just people being like, what is happening right now? But yeah, hippos, swans, zebras, and baboons. That don't look like no baboon! That is not a baboon. Aw. Yeah, because the thing is, even if we did use better systems to attempt to recreate what they look like, the thing is, we'll never know if they're correct. We can try. We can try our hardest. That's a baboon. Yep, bottom right, baboon.
What would your skeleton look like if we reconstruct you like your tuba?
Since I'm still pretty humanoid, I think I'd just be human with wing extensions. My skull would probably be pretty weird if it's built to have like flexible wings. Cause the only reason wings can like move like that and they can like flap and do all that is because they're bird arms, you know? It looks like a scary dog. Yeah. All of them have such beady eyes. But yeah, that's something I think about a lot because, I don't know, it's just like, because there's no way of knowing. We can't know, like, what, like, fibers they were made of, what, oh my gosh, the knife claws on the swans are taking me out. Those are some interesting horses. They do look like horses, don't they? Also, welcome, Angel Cookie. We're talking about how people reconstruct skeletons, and how dinosaurs are not how we think they look. I do enjoy the theory that they were bird-like, at least. Simply because, I don't know, like, there are definitely some birds today where you're like, this was a dinosaur. This is a dinosaur. This is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. Yeah, it's freaky, right? Like, of course I can't do better than a legitimate professional, but I want somebody who's like spent their entire life. Okay. Well, we do know that structures like the hippo's skull spikes are muscle attachments, so the head would be a lot rounder. Exactly, but a lot of the dinosaurs we know today were constructed before we had that knowledge. So that's what I'm saying. I want somebody who spent like their entire life studying how muscles and all the like non-bone bits interact with the bone bits. And oh, stretch. Oh, I actually needed a stretch. Thank you. Yeah, it is cray-cray. That's crazy, bruh. Yes, this is the one I had on my mind. Okay, I'm gonna show you this, and you tell me what animal it's a reconstruction of, okay? These are the games we're playing today. This is the one I had in my mind when I was talking about the book. What animal is this? What animal is this fellow? Yeah, I know for a fact that this is specifically from the book I was talking about. Is that a monkey? No, not a dog. Nuh-uh. I know, LOL, then don't say! That's our sleep paralysis demon. If you know, you've had to have seen this picture before, because there's no way you can look at that and be like, ah. Lizard? No! This is a reconstruction using the same methods we use to reconstruct dinosaurs to reconstruct a cat skeleton, a domesticated house cat. That is not a cat! Because their ears are like, their ears are purely like, I keep forgetting the word. They're not tendons, not muscles, it's not fiber, is it? You know what I mean? It's like what your earlobes are made out of, or your ears entirely. They got no bones! It's pretty obviously a cat skull, gang. Really? You looked at that and was immediately like, oh, of course it's a cat. You looked at this! Okay. Maybe you're just smarter than us. Maybe you're just smarter than the rest of us. Cartilage! That's what I was thinking of! Yes! Their ears are made out of cartilage, so they don't stay, when, like, you die. So there's so many, like, muscles, cartilage, all of that stuff. It rots away with time. And although bones can be fossilized, we can only do so much with that. If memory saves correct, we stopped using that method. That's why we have feathered raptors. Yes, because people have actually started using, like, modern methods, and people with more, and over time, it's not that people haven't, like, been professional, it's just that we've learned more as technology advanced. And in today's modern world, that we have much better, access to what's, like, how, like, I'm sorry, I'm having a stroke. How cartilage and, muscles actually interact with skeletons, and how they could fit into these grooves, and these, like, you know, all that cool stuff. Because once you know that, and you really look at, like, depictions of dinosaurs, you're really like, yeah, they're all, like, really skinny. Like, you know what I mean? They're all just like, they're literally shrink-wrapped. Literally. Damn it! Yeah. All today's, that's it! Oh my gosh, yes, I love that. I watched it like 6 years ago. I don't know if it's chill, but the topic's interesting. Whew. These are some ugly animals! Oh, Galia! Wait a goddamn second. Do you think a lot of the constructions we have of dinosaurs today is based on the predisposed idea of what we have that dinosaurs look like, and that's why we like immediately assume like lizard, because that's what I think about when I look at this. Because are we just so predisposed to the idea that they were all lizard-like that they didn't even consider it being another animal? Good night, Olivia. Altomaros is horrifying, by the way. Same series. Well, when you're learning about the world's horrifying. The place where we live is kinda weird! You've been live for 2 hours? Yay! I love CM cause men's work. Let me look that out. I want to say something, but I know if I say it, I'm gonna get banned. Well, that depends. Is it something creepy? Is it something weird? Are you crossing a boundary? I mean, if you're inputting on the conversation and it's not harmful or disrespectful, you should be fine. If it is harmful or disrespectful, then yeah, keep it to yourself! CM comments. It's very not family friendly. Okay. So maybe not. Save that for the science board. The council. Is this an artist that like specializes in dinosaurs? You're kidding. You're lying! Oh my gosh. Wait, this literally is literally like the most making sense.
Hear me out. But what if dinosaurs had human skin?
That's kind of what they look like now. They're not exactly scaly. Because this makes a lot of sense for raptors. I never thought about it like this, but yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure their skulls are built the same way, aren't they? Like, I feel like this is one of the most plausible, because they look so alien-like normally.
Okay, we are all adults, even though it's I doesn't sound like one. We don't mind you saying the not family-friendly thing.
I'm not an adult! I'm 16! I'm just a boy. Oh yeah, All Tomorrows is also the book. Oh yeah, All Tomorrows is also the book where, like, the aliens turn people into bricks. If you don't know, if you don't know what All Tomorrows is, you probably know who Am the supercomputer is. The creatures in this book are considered, like, on par with the level of evil that Am is. I'm not an adult, I'm 17. I'm just a man. I just ate chicken parm. I'm sad. Why? You all hear worse in school? What? I don't know what that sentence means. Are you saying that all of us suck? Probably! I'm 16, 5'6", very good build. I'm 16, 5'6". Are we the same person? It's just been me on like a second phone the entire time. Orbitals, my beloved. Well, high school is not the same like it was. Oh no, dirty jokes are still funny. This is just trying to keep family friendly for the sake of my monetization and the comfort of my stream. I'm 26. That's, oh my god, I've talked about this so many times before. I definitely, like, project onto my audience. I'm like, oh, I'm a weird teenager. The rest of you are weird teenagers too. And then like, I'll get chat being like, yeah, just go home to the wife and kids. You what? What do you say? What? No hate to any of my older viewers, by the way. Love y'all. I'm here for everyone to enjoy. Monetization doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not like I'm making money anyway. But I try to keep my streams like rated 13, you know? Because I want everyone to be able to enjoy. I'm what you want here, I'm what you need here. You mostly don't have enough for Twitch payout yet. Yep! You need 100 in a month? 50, actually. I think it's 50, that's what it said the last time I checked. Anyway, it's probably gonna be a while before we get there, so I'm just chilling. I don't really care. They changed it? Sadness. Ecci, what were you talking about? Many things! Bro, you act like I go live and I only talk about one topic, and anytime I'm lighter, I'm lighter. Anytime it's later than 1 hour, you're like, I talk about many things, even when we are just live for an hour. The reason I ended streaming an hour before. Wow, streamers are having it easy. I mean, yeah, it's easier than it was, but yeah, no, you're right. I'm not gonna fight you on this. You're right. I was talking about you, I meant... Oh, level. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Yobil. You guys are having it worse in school with the new math? Save me from AP Pre-Calculus. Save me! Release me! Ecci, I was talking about you, I meant... Ecci, notice us. I'm noticing! I need to save up and spend 50 in a stream. Not mine. I feel...
Don't need Margaret anymore.
Who was Margaret, and why don't you need her? I'm confused! Yeah, you act like I go live and like, topic for the day. Stupid video game talk over, goodbye. Nah, man, I just come here and I talk, I spew. I don't like how that sounds. I word vomit. That's why I never remember what I just said, is because I barely even think about it before it's coming out of my mouth. Because in streaming, if you're like quiet, because everyone's attention spans are so screwed. Like, I feel like if I don't talk for like 10 seconds, at least like 3 people are gonna leave. It's like, no, wait, please! I'm 6, that's not fair! Why are you tall? I'm just trying to explain.
Get back in there and not done.
Did you new math? I know old math, and it works well. If you need tech advice, ask me. I know my shit about it. Okay, we got a professional. Rigby, get back in there. What? 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 I'm not your man. I just don't know how tall I am. Hang on. Bro, one time I went to the doctor's office and they absolutely like hung that thing wrong, hung like the ruler wrong. Because Because tell me why. My entire life I've been told, yep, you're 5'6", and then I get there and they're like, you're 5'3", and I was like, no, I'm not. And apparently, like, my sister, she's 5'5". I'm only an inch taller than her, but they're like, yeah, they told me I was like 5 foot, and I was like, what is happening at this doctor's office? I also know about math, also finished Algebra 2, but I didn't do AP courses because it's not worth it. Because college is... Yeah, the only reason I decided to take AP because when I was signing up for classes, it was last year when I was like, I can't pursue becoming a comedian, that's stupid. No one will ever watch me, it's useless. I need to become an engineer to make my family proud. But then I, like, got better. But then I kind of realized, I was like, well, this is my life, and I want to live joyously, and if I feel like this is my passion, I'm going to pursue it. So now I just kind of regret. Do it for the fun of it to help people? Hell yeah! I also do 3DS. Ooh, for 20. That's kind of sick. I want a 3DS. There's so many like old game consoles where I'm like, that's so cool. Give it to me, bro. I can't tell you the last time I played a game with like a controller, but that might just be a me thing. I'm 17, 5'4", addicted to reading, but hate words, love reading comments on. Same! Oh my gosh, you and me. My friend gave me 3DS's XL to mod and gave me $20 now. That's my price for it. I think that's a pretty good bargain. For a second, I thought your message said I'm 175.4, and I was like, I don't know if I believe you. Hear me out. I don't think you're 174 feet tall. That's just my opinion. That's just what I'm saying. I'm 5'9". Nice. I hate that I'm shorter than most of you people. Also, I can't remember, because I swear on my life, those sounds, like, I've mimicked those sounds for a long time. They've been like a stim, but I swear I got those from like the old Power Ranger villains that were like, that had to be dubbed over because the costumes couldn't let them talk and they're like weird puppets, and I loved them. But, do you ever think about that, how Power Rangers, every single scene where like you can't see them was filmed in total silence? You ever think about that? They're like doing fights and like not saying a thing. They're like, I'm still working on putting your voice on a record. I forgot about that. The GameCube in the box without the manual. Screw it, we ball. I was saying something. I've legitimately forgotten. Maybe I should go. Maybe I should go take a nap. Maybe I should just go Betty Bye for a little bit. I got a Wavebird controller, which is a wireless controller for the GameCube. That's cool. I won.
Video game NPC be tweaking, bro. I just heard one saying gonna punch you the same way I punch my kids. Like, what are they doing?
I think it's insane that Automod blocked that message from appearing in chat, but it still went through. I'm a collector. I'm a collector of sorts. Bro, this might be concerning to say because my family has a history of hoarding, but I love collecting things. That's why I love gacha games so much. Bro, if you're like, also spend like 100 in-game dollars to get cute outfits you can dress up in, I'm like, sold! Like, Cookie Run, as much as I do enjoy the story and all of it, I'm really only there because I want to collect the cute cookies. I must complete my collection. I figured what was going wrong with my videos. Oh, awesome! You get it to upload? Yeah. If an NPC says that, that means that was like scripted, voice acted, and programmed into the game. I need to contact my friend again soon to buy Robux on Roblox. Bro, I see so many people on TikTok that are like, I will do full commission for 100 Robux. And you look it up, it's like 10 cents. It's like, what? Or like Royal High Diamonds. I've seen some of those too. I love collecting status mangas. I'm so old. I sound so old. Mangas and Funkos. He will sell me 50k Robux for $150. Damn! Damn, double, damn. That's insane! Or what kind of friends you have that are just like, 150. I'll give you $1 million. It's like, where did you come from? I feel like everything going on in the US right now just sounds so outlandish and insane that I wouldn't be surprised if people outside the US didn't believe it. It's like, that can't be true. It is. He's a game maker and UGC creator. Oh, he's got that money. Money, money, money. Must be funny. Anyway, so YouTube makes shorts within 3 minutes, square/vertical, except so it's not worth it. I collect waifu stuff and Legos, and I also random electronics. I love collecting stuffed animals. It's not like something I specifically set out to do. I just go out and I'm like, I need that. Specifically something that I've been collecting recently that I have gained an absolute love for is bug plushies. I have a Snurse, which is a snail purse. I have like this Valentine's Day bug, the Squishmallow, and this one's my absolute favorite. I have a roly-poly thing that can actually like, it has a magnet so it can actually like curl up. Oh, wow, that's way above the amount of Robux you would get for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna be lazy and lean back my chair because I've been like the entire time, you know. I shouldn't have forced it. I can't read. I can't read. I can read. What am I saying? Tag me in a snurch. Snail church. I just need to force it to a 16:19 aspect. Okay then. I didn't know that. You learn something every day. The more you know. Why did it sound like I was saying banana? The musical Minion. I have a lot of Game Boy stuff, 3D, a few Guitar Hero and Rock Band things. Ooh! That's kind of awesome! Bro, I need to go to an arcade soon. I just need to go. I just need to go to the arcade. Bro, I think I mentioned this. Currently, I'm living in a landlocked state, and like I'm used to moving around so much that I'm getting stir crazy. I'm like, I need to go somewhere. Specifically, I've been craving the sea lately. The sea, she calls to me. No, but literally, it's like I can't remember the last time I was landlocked, and now I'm just like, I need the ocean. I need to set sail. 16:9. Fun fact: Take Me to Church is about the religious trauma of growing up in Ireland in the 1890s. Really? I was told that it was about, like, dealing with religion while being queer. Maybe both? I don't know. My brother told me that when we were, like, I don't know, 11. Get in the sea, boy! No, literally. And don't get me wrong with what I said earlier, where I'm like, this is supposed to be a forever home. I would love this to be a forever home. It's just that, I don't know, I'm so used to it that my body's like, this is unnatural! I might be incorrect. Who knows? Who knows? I could Google it, but I'm tired. But no. Take me to church. Na 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 na. I had a copy of Pokemon Blue, but someone stole it, along with 6 other Game Boy games and a whole original Game Boy. Don't worry, I have another one, but I still have Pokemon. Damn! So were you just like robbed in the night? Because when you said it was just the one, I was like, okay, I can see how you might be able to like slip away with one cartridge. But that's a lot! It's like one of those, like, you see somebody with like a giant, like, insane, like, boxy, like, piece under their t-shirt and they're like, I gotta go. Pokemon Pinball English. I didn't know they had pinball. Of course they have pinball. There's pinball for everything. Honestly, I'm surprised, because, like, every arcade I go to, I see pinball. But I feel like I've never heard one person be like, oh man, I love pinball. Pinball's my thing. Is it? How are pinball machines still in business? Like, is this just a community I'm not a part of, so I don't understand? This is the pinball fanatics. Hello! How are you, Val? I love pinball you're offering me. Oh my gosh. Stop it! I'm trying to click things now! Hi, how are you doing today? I'm trying to look at things. And there we go! I'm very good, but what about you, Ecci? I'm doing good, thank you! Tetris is also fun. Tetris is pretty awesome. I might end soon, I'm getting hungry. But yeah, I'm sorry that I've been a little out of it today. I think I'm just really tired. Kind of overwhelmed, but it's okay. We prevail. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Really, hanging out with my bird bros and my crow cuties is my favorite part of my day. I've been so stuttery today. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I do not stream on Wednesday, sadly, but I will be back on Thursday with another Just Chatting stream. Beep. Beep boop beep. I don't really know what else to add. I love you, my Burbas and my Crow Cuties. I love you all very, very much. Make sure to be kind to each other and have an absolutely amazing day. Goodbye! Ooh, ah. Raid! I always forget about raids! Don't leave yet! Don't leave! Sorry, I always forget about raids. I don't know how I keep doing that. Every time I'm like, I want to raid someone, and then I'm just like, okay, bye-bye. She's also a VTuber? Ooh. Come to me, fellow VTuber. Who is this? Load stream! I'd like to see what you're doing. Ah, the model's so cute! Wait, okay, we're gonna raid him. Start raid. Sorry. Every time I forget about raiding. Thank you for reminding me. That's your job from now on. That's your responsibility. Okay, raid! Okay, thank you so much, everybody. I love you guys also very, very much. Goodbye!